Hey guys, you're watching For a Couple of Gays with Chentel and Carrie.
It must be Monday.
And we must be having computer issues because that's why our video's up so late and direct upload.
Yep.
So sorry about it.
I'm working on it.
Anyways, this week's topic is about DOMA.
NOMA. No more.
Yeah, DOMA no more. What? I didn't say that right.
I've had a very long weekend. I had inventory at work, so I am wiped out. Why are you tired? Too busy swimming and laying out in the sun?
I did that once yesterday. I'm burnt.
She is pretty schmert.
Schmert. Okay, so we'll explain what DOMA is to those of you that do not know. Go ahead, Carrie.
That is the Defense of Marriage Act that the United States passed several years ago. 16 years ago, 12 years ago, 16 years ago.
Or 12 years ago.
I think it's 16. That defines marriage as a union between one man and one woman and denies federal benefits to same-sex couples. Boo. So, this last week's ruling, in case you didn't hear, and if you didn't hear, you must have been asleep or in a coma.
Fallen off the face of the earth.
Yeah, for the last week. But the Supreme Court of the United States overturned part of DOMA and declared it unconstitutional and legalized federal benefits for legally married same-sex couples.
What's the other part?
That reside in states where same-sex marriage is legal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
we don't live in one of those states.
So, it didn't do anything for us, but just...
well, it did in the fact that it opened the door for states to now have to conform.
Well, and because that's a federal thing, when we file our federal taxes, does that mean we file them together?
We can file them. We can file them jointly. I don't know how it's going to go, but we're going to do it this year and see what happens. And Obama says that he's going to make it where that's just going to happen anyway.
Well, we're not going to do it this year, but
doesn't
we're
matter
going to do it next year.
Whatever your state says, federal is federal. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. I expect the dominoes to start to tumble going forward.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully.
Because when we left Iowa 31 days ago, we were married, and then 20 minutes down the road, not married anymore, because we had crossed the state line. In Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, South Dakota, all have bans in their state constitutions against same-sex marriage, defining marriage as only one man and one woman. And they go as far as also to forbid, which is the actual term in our state constitution, I believe it is, the word will come to me in a second, forbids the state from recognizing any other union between any same-sex couple, any couple that is not one man and one woman legally married, is not recognized. Forbids the state from recognizing said union. So even though we are legally married 5 states from here, it is forbidden for Texas to recognize that, as it is in Oklahoma and Kansas and Nebraska and South Dakota. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 32 other states.
Where were you when DOMA fell?
I was at work on a conference call, writing my schedule for this week that we're in now, and had the live SCOTUS blog news feed telling us every second of everything that was happening as it was happening. So, no, I'd just gotten off my conference call because I'd called you.
Yeah.
So,
and I was watching it live also.
Yeah, so we were on the phone together reading the updates from Amy on the SCOTUS blog as they came across.
So, because we couldn't be together, she called me.
Well, sure.
And we might have cried.
I'm bawled like a little kid, I won't lie to you, and shook. I was so shaky and just in disbelief. And I'm still kind of in disbelief that happened last week. And part 2 of that would be Prop 8 for all of our West Coasters. Same-sex marriage was legalized in California, and then Prop 8 came in and criminalized it again, made it where it was no longer recognized. If you were married during the time that it was legal, you were grandfathered in. If you weren't, then it's not going to count. Well, we rallied, fought that at the state level, won it at the state Supreme Court in California. Wouldn't take that for an answer. Ended up in the Supreme Court. Supreme Court said, you know what? We don't have jurisdiction over this. There was no reason for you to bring this to us. It goes back to the Ninth Circuit Court's decision. Same-sex marriage is now legal again in California. It's a great day. It was a great day. What a news week last week.
So what did it do for us? And
well, if we were in any of the 12 states or District of Columbia, we're a legally married couple.
Yep.
And I'll tell you, even if Texas doesn't recognize it, I feel more married to you today than I did 32 days ago.
That's because you are more married to me.
Well, we had a wedding here and said the vows and stood up in front of our friends and had a wedding. But I feel
and
more...
it meant the same.
Yeah.
This feels
I feel
different.
more married to you now than I did 32 days ago.
Yeah, and it feels pretty special. And can you imagine how we're going to feel when it's actually legal in
When
Texas?
it's like legal everywhere? I don't know what's going to happen. My head's going to explode. But anyway, that's what I was at work, she was at home. We were watching the SCOTUS blog and celebrated together over the phone.
Yes.
It was a great day. It was a super great day.
So, and thank you so much to our just supporters for all of us gays, you know?
Yeah, be you gay, straight, or indifferent.
Yeah, because this really...
We're almost there.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know at what point in my life I became less of a citizen. Because I was born with every right that every other American citizen has. And at some point, they just decided to take those away from me again. So, it's a pretty cool feeling to regain part of that and feel more equal to the rest of society. So, I wrote an open letter to the Dallas Voice, which is our local gay newspaper here, and they got it the same week that all of those decisions came down, so it did not get posted. If you guys are interested, I can post that on our Facebook page where you can read it, and it's a personal story and a call to action. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's very good.
So if you'd like to read that, leave some comments down below, and if I get some responses to it, I'll post that on the Facebook page.
Yeah, definitely. And don't forget to check all the fun stuff down below. And
ooh, that looks like fun.
Yeah,
Look at that.
It does look like.
Oh my
Look
god!
at all that.
Look at all that fun!
Oh wait, scroll down.
Oh!
More.
Woo!
Look at that.
That looks like fun.
That's fun. Alright, so anyways, as you know, we are without a Wednesday couple, and we need one. So if you would like to be in this wonderful family that I love and is so dear to my heart,
yes,
then make an audition video, tell us about yourself and why you want to be on this channel, your ages, where you're from, everything, and post it on the most recent video as a video response.
Please.
Okay? Okay. Okay. Alright, we love you all. We'll see you next week. Peace out. Hey, you!